Welcome to Astana, the young, dynamic capital of Kazakhstan, where modern high-rises meet traditional culture and nomadic hospitality. This year, Astana will become the center of attraction for more than 100 countries from September 8 to 13, hosting the World Nomad Games, an event that unites sporting and cultural traditions of the past and present. In this video, we will tell you how to get to the key sites of the games and cultural events. The opening ceremony of the World Nomad Games on September 8, 2024 at the Astana Arena Stadium promises to be a grand event where vibrant cultural programs dedicated to the unique heritage of nomadic peoples will be presented. It is important to note that entry into the stadium by private vehicles will be prohibited. For the convenience of guests, special buses have been organized that will depart from different points of the city, such as parking at the Kazret Sultan Mosque, Central Park parking lots, Parking Sports Complex Kazakhstan, XPO parking lots, and parking lots of the Capital Circus. And also, for more comfortable convenience, access has been given to region taxi cars, which you can call through the region app or by calling +7 701 555 55 55. After the opening ceremony, the main action of the games will begin, which will last until September 13, 2024, and will unfold at several key sites in the city. The arena is a unique space dedicated to various types of competitions. For the convenience of guests, special shuttle buses will be organized, which will depart from three key points: the Astana Arena parking lot, the Republican Main Mosque parking lot, and the EXPO parking lot, providing access to all the main competition sites. Ethno Oil is the soul of the games, where a rich cultural program will take place, including ancient sports competitions, archery, spec, and equestrian competition, where riders demonstrate not only strength but also agility, trying to throw an opponent off a horse. This game requires not only physical endurance, but also true mastery in horse control. Zombie Atu, a game that has tested the skill of archers for many centuries. Shooting from a horse at a suspended target is an art that has been passed down from generation to generation. Accuracy, speed, and fortitude are important here because every shot can be decisive. Tengje Ilu, where not only speed is required, but also filigree accuracy. Galloping riders must collect as many coins from the ground as possible without slowing down. This game tests coordination and courage. Kuzbagilik, the art of hunting with a bird of prey and eagle. This tradition, rooted in the distant past, embodies the connection between man and nature and symbolizes the true skill of a hunter. To get to Ethnoal, you can go to one of the parking lots, from where the shuttle bus departs to the game sites, or use buses 303, 323, 18, 37 to the stop Ipodrom Kazanat on Kavanbay Bader Street. Further entry will be prohibited, and you can walk to the site. On the territory of the Equestrian Sports and Recreation Complex RGMAC, you can enjoy the spectacle of traditional archery. This sport, known throughout the nomadic world, requires exceptional concentration and calmness. Archers must not only accurately hit the target, but also cope with the wind and movement. As in ancient times, each shot is an art that combines physical strength with mental stability. To get to the ESRC RGMAC, you can go to one of the parking lots, from where the shuttle bus departs to the game facilities, or use buses 303, 323, 18, 37 to the Stop Center for Olympic Sports Preparation on Kavanbay Bader Street. Further entry will be prohibited, and you can walk to the facility unless you use the services of Region Taxi, which will take you from your home to the ESRC RGMAC. The main competitions in Kazakh National Horse Games will be held at the Hippodrome Kazanat, Karkalinsko, Highway 1. Among them, Kukpar is one of the most spectacular games. It requires not only strength and agility, but also teamwork. The game involves two teams of riders who fight for the carcass of a ram, trying to deliver it to the opponent's goal. This is a real battle of strategies and endurance, reminiscent of ancient battles on the steppes. Kokbori is the martial equestrian art of the Kyrgyz people. Strong and courageous guys and strong horses are selected for this game. To win, it is important that the tulper and the athlete act as one. The rider who manages to lift the sirke off the ground must break through the rivals and throw it into the taikazan of the opposing team. Beige long races, where not only the speed but also the endurance of the horses is important. The riders must endure long distances, which requires enormous willpower and skill. For your convenience, shuttle buses will be running from the parking lots of Astana Arena, the Republican Main Mosque, and EXPO to the game venues, or you can use buses 303, 323, 18, 37 to the stop Kazanat Hippodrome on Kaban Bay Badr Street. Further entry will be prohibited, and you can walk to the venue. Martial Palace, named after Zaksilik Ushkampirov. This unique sports complex will host competitions in Kazakh national wrestling. Kazakh Kuresi is Kazakh national wrestling, where participants compete in strength and technique. The origins of this wrestling go back centuries, when it served as a means of preparing warriors for real battles. Here, strength meets ancient traditions, and the winner emerges not only as the strongest, but also as the most technically skilled. Alish is a national belt wrestling. The fight takes place only in a standing position. The task of each wrestler is to try to knock the opponent down on his shoulder blades without letting go of his belt. Kurash. Two opponents wrestle in a standing position. In Kurash, wrestling in a lying position is prohibited. Wrestling is only allowed in a standing position, and only throws and sweeps are allowed. The use of any striking, painful, choking techniques, as well as holds below the belt, is strictly prohibited. To get to the Martial Arts Palace, named after Zich Ushkampirov, you can go to one of the parking lots, from where the shuttle bus departs to the game venues, or use buses 10, 12, 37, 40, 50, 51, 53, 60, 61. Don't miss the intellectual games such as Togiz Kumalik, Avari, and Mangala, which will take place in the Parliament Duman Conference Hall on Korgalzhinsku Shas, 2A. Buses 21, 32, and 44 will take you to your destination, or use the shuttle bus service that will be running around the game sites for the World Nomads period. Togiz Kumalik is an ancient Kazakh game, Avari is an intellectual game of West Africa, and Mangala is of the Turkish people. These games are similar to chess, where special boards with holes are used. They develop logic and strategic thinking, helping players not only to have fun, but also to improve their intellectual skills. Ice Palace Alat. The arena of the Alo Ice Palace, located at 47 Kaban Bay Badr Avenue, will host spectacular competitions in the following games. Kuresh is a Tatar wrestling sport famous for its technicality and physical fitness requirements. This is a type of martial art on sashes, belts, in which the wrestler's goal is to put the opponent on his shoulder blades using one of the permitted techniques. The history of Kuresh wrestling goes back to ancient times, where it was used as a form of entertainment and leisure during major public events. A similar belt wrestling of the Turkish Republic, Ashert Mali Abagurshi, will keep you in suspense until the very end. In the palace, you will also see team games such as Arkan Tartu Tug of War. This competition tests teamwork and strength. And in mass wrestling, each participant strives to pull the stick to his side, a battle that reflects strength and endurance. Saikatu is a traditional game where throwing rambones tests accuracy and concentration. The game Ordo in Central Asia symbolized strategic thinking and dexterity, also associated with throwing bones. You can get to the Alo Palace by shuttle bus or by routes 10, 37, 51, 53, and 201. National Museum of the Republic of Kazakhstan. The scientific program of the World Nomad Games will be held at the National Museum of the Republic of Kazakhstan, where you can delve into the history, culture, and gain more knowledge about both the games and all the modern research being conducted at 54 tool-sized day. Shuttle buses, or routes 4, 4AA, 21, 32, and 50 will take you to the Need bus stop.